Okay. Okay, so can I open it? Okay. Okay, so sudah siap, Pif? Sudah online? Okay. So, okay, thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. And good morning, everyone. Welcome to this event of the series to increase the publication in the corpus conducted by Faculty of Education, State University of Surabaya. And for today's event, we will talk about the writing scientific articles practice that we will do the workshop actually for today, and it will be led by our top professor who visit us, Dr. Professor Kieron Sheehy from Open University. And as a starter, as usual, I will read the CV of Professor Kieron Sheehy. He got his PhD from Exeter University, and also he has so many publications in here. When I count it, he had like 21 publication and 21 articles. I'm really jealous actually, because for now I still have run 0 publication with the international level, but soon I will try to pursue your profile. Okay, and then more than that, he also got a lot of funding from different uh, from from different company and also from different institution. Approximately, the funding that he has is like 1.5 million pounds. So I hope it can be the inspiration for the participant here. So without further ado, because for today it will be a workshop, and I hope it can increase the publication numbers of the academic from Faculty of Education, I will hand it over to Prof. Dr. Kieron Sheehy. Okay, Prof, the time is fully yours. Test, test.
Let's think. This morning we will have a little workshop. We'll be working in groups to develop some ideas about future publications. Oh no.
Next.
No. I'm not on the internet for translation.
Okay, for the translation.
I'll give these out.
Ustaz.
No, I'm fine.
Okay. Because like the online audience, they need to.
There's an online audience.
Yeah. There's an online audience. And it's streaming
I
as
did
well.
not know this. Where is this going to?
Actually, still the academic from.
Okay, academics from here. Okay. Hello online. Hello people watching on television. Okay, so yesterday we talked about the importance of working with a supportive group to develop your initial ideas and kick things off, and that's what we're going to do today. So to start with, you each have a blank piece of paper. Could you write down a very broad area of interest that you are interested in? Just write down, not a specific topic, not under threes motor skills, but a general area. So it might be inclusive education, mathematics education, teacher development, a general area that you would be interested in if you write that down on the paper. You do that now? Yep. I'm watching. Oh, you've done it. Oh. Come see. So would you like to show them your piece of paper? Look. Like that. Yes, thank you. Thank you. Like that. Okay. So you'll have something written down. Yeah? Who hasn't got anything written down? You've all got something written down. Good. The next thing is to stand up with your piece of paper and walk around and find someone whose paper sort of matches yours. When you find a couple of people with a similar area, sit down together. Okay, so the first thing is to stand up with your paper and walk around and find someone whose general area is similar to yours. What are you? What's that one?
No, the
Oh, yeah. That's good. You have found someone. Hey. Okay, just standing up won't do it. You will have to move. You'll have to move to find someone. Can I see yours? Right. Write something down. That broad. Just go. And then off you go. Then you write it down. Second down. No copying. Oh no, who are you? Oh, disability sport. That's good. You should come to the Open University. We're good on that. Oh. Would you like to ask if anyone's got disability?
By the way, because I got a no, I have no any friends because I'm looking for the disability and the sport because my specification in adaptive physical activity, but I didn't find it out here who have a specification but the sport or movement. No, disabilities.
Oh yeah,
Okay. Okay, you can match.
You have friends? So, are you in a group with your similar? What are you? Children. All children? Tall children? Little children? Little children? Okay, 5 years old. Yeah. What are you?
Psychological well-being.
Psychological, what, very groovy. Very good. Sport over there. The disability sport over there. So you need to wander and find if there's any psychology people. Right. How are we doing? Oh, yeah. Any technology people? Technology? Yeah, here, yeah. Sort of. Yeah, very broad. Yeah, so you can have friends. Psychology, so you're all psychologically healthy, good. Excellent. And who are you? Are you one group? Media. Oh. Oh, I think you might have to go with technology. I know it's different, but otherwise you have no friends. Oh, you have 3 of you. Oh, you don't need them. You are special. Come. Right. I think you are there. Digital learning? Yeah, I think you are there. Same. Media? Did you all just look over like that? And media? What are you? Okay. Oh, media. Okay. So each group now sit down together. If you can get it so you're more in a circle, not in a straight line. Anxiety. The anxious group. Yeah, okay. Yeah, let's go. Oh, are you off? You have friends over there? Lovely. Oh, maths alone. Oh. And what maths and what would you be interested? Mathematics and just mathematics education? Ooh. So that's good. Educational management. They are the media people. Psychology, technology. Parenting's good. Whoa. Who would you like to join? Would you do technology? Or anxiety? Anxiety, they could do maths anxiety. Slow learners. We have inclusive disability maybe? Disability. Disability over there, front line. Okay, we have our little research groups established. You can have your own names, the lions, the butterflies, the tigers, whatever you want. But you are now a research group. Okay, each of you is a research group. I want you to imagine that you're going to create one project and you are the team to do that project. Okay, so not 6 different projects, one project, because we want to develop it together within our group. And then we can fight to be first author later on. Okay, so, or not. Think about the research focus of your project within your area. What would you like to look at? Come up with a topic that you want to focus on. Go. Exactly. Okay, I'll take my jacket off, I think. This can be difficult, so you're allowed to argue and have discussion. There's no right answer. You can choose to do anything within your. So, what would you like to do? Exactly.
Not from me, but they use.
And you must be kind to the math person. It's for mathematics, he needs to be kind. You're using your phone to find out a question. Yeah, you're allowed to. It's good. I will mention that because that's how you can get ideas. Just look what have other people done? What have other people done? You know, oh, that's good. It looks like similar. So yeah, far away. I get a sense you are the good group, and then you have the. I see you working. Oh yes.
But he decided to join.
A good choice. Good choice. Better over this end. They may not go very well. Please.
We like to know the research trends in UK, especially for I mean, the one specifically about learning media in informal dictionary. Yeah. Braille, but and thinking of another way of writing dictionary for disability, any types or based on the trends in UK. I've done that before, but in UK, which one is the most common trends? I mean, online or digital dictionary or the physical one? Online.
Schools for blind
Yes.
have physical because they learn to read braille.
Okay.
Physical, but increasingly online. And for deaf children, everything.
Okay.
Online the dictionaries, the BSL site.
Yeah.
BSL.
Like your research, right?
Yeah.
Yesterday you presented.
It's there.
Okay.
Dictionary for thousands.
Okay. Is it a dictionary that is inside the phone in form of application or another thing like Alphalim or an application in phone? What's the name of it?
That's just a chapter fix. Website.
Okay.
It's a BSL dictionary.
Yes.
British Sign Language, but there's many like that. Or with braille, it's different.
Yeah.
So I think
AI-powered online dictionary.
Okay, and we stop there. We stop there. Now, it's hard to. It's group one. Who was group one here? Could you put your hand up if you were there? If you were here, could you put your hand up? So no one sat here. Who sat here? Put your hand up if you sat there. If you sat here, could you put your hand up so I can see? Okay. Your research was in 10 seconds. Go.
Okay, thank you. And I will explain my research. Topic is self-acceptance in children with diverse parents. So self-acceptance is theory from psychological well-being. And then we research is self-acceptance and subject is children with diverse parents.
Okay, thank you. Round of applause, please. That's good. What we're doing is getting used to talking about our research projects. It's really important that when you have your project, you're happy to talk to people about it. If you're in an elevator, a lift, you can talk to people. Who was here? And the funding has gone. No funding because who would like all the money?
Okay, we are trying to focusing in an integrative model for planning silat learning for person with disabilities in junior high school, and we taking specification the disabilities on a physical impairment disabilities student. Thank you. Paham kan? Nggih, sudah saya jelaskan kan ya? Yes. Yes. Thank you.
My new sport. Thank you. Round of applause. Who was here? The media people?
So we're trying to development of the snakes and ladders media in guidance and counseling to create an interactive and engaging learning tool to support classroom counseling service, and this media is integrates materials into a board game where each square contains questions that have to be answered by students.
Thank you. Nice. I think you'll get money for that.
Okay, so both of us have been writing about the topic. It's about the perception of the implementation of functional behavior assessment in addressing the behavior of children with autism. So this is important to examine because it has a direct impact on student, teachers, and educational system for students with autism, and then the implementation of FBA, functional behavior assessment, ensures that behavior interventions are based on actual function of the behavior.
Yay! Are you next?
Yes.
Would you like to go next? I'm sure.
The study examines the transformation of the role of daycare from a mere place of care to an agent of character formation in children. At mass in increasing number of working parents, this issue is important because early childhood is a crucial phase in character formation. So the quality of parenting is in daycare significantly impact a child's social, emotional, and independence development.
Okay, so we examine global trends in research on digital anxiety between years 2018 until 2025 using the PSLR method, and the theory we use is FOMO from Andrew. Yeah.
The big tech companies will not give you money because but the education and health will. Who's next?
Thank you, sir. So our studies is aim to make a design activities in mathematics. So actually our study is not specific in technology. We integrate between sport and then mathematics educations and realistic. So we make a theoretical framework is realistic mathematics education in ethnomathematics. And in our studies is to make a design activities to support spatial thinking in primary students, use the context of sepak takraw as a traditional sport in Southeast Asia. So it was very fun, I think, and we using technology like virtual learning or games for primary students. So, and special thinking focus in identify the position and orientation in sport, and also understand distance and direction in sepak takraw. Okay.
Thank you. Have you been?
We're sorry, we're not writing, but we type it here. So we're going to support inclusion in mainstream classroom. We're going to do a survey for future teachers' perception of UDL and also the digital technology they use in the classroom. The contribution of this study will be providing empirical evidence on preservist teachers' readiness to implement universal design for learning and digital technology in inclusive classroom. So it can address the gap between inclusive education policy and classroom practice. The methods, yeah, we're going to use survey, mixed methods.
Perfect. Now, thank you. I think round of applause. All of these projects are good, and I hope you realize that. So that is how research, if you haven't carried out a study yet, you're yet to do a study and publish it, this is how it starts. Just getting time to work with people. And I think some of you, was here, even when you're in the same area, you disagree about the focus, and that takes time, but you must be kind to one another and listen, to one another, and it works. So if you're thinking about developing a paper or a research project, remember what you did today. That's what you do. And you discuss, because you all did it. And we've only been going, an hour and a bit, and some people haven't had breakfast, and yet they still came up with a brilliant project. They look quite pale, but they still did the brilliant project. So that's how it starts. That's how it starts, getting time just to do that. Because the projects you came up with will all be very, very good, and they will be worth reading and worth doing. And so I hope that was helpful. And the talking is one of the hard bits, because you will be talking to the dean in a lift going up. And he will say, what are you interested in? What are you doing? And then you give your pitch there. Yeah, I'm interested in short, snappy. And he knows now. Not 20 pages, the dean will run. And it won't necessarily be the dean, but someone will ask you, professor will ask you, you give a short, snappy thing like that talks about, and that's how you get your money to start, just being able to speak. And it's hard, but you all did it. So just thank you very much for your participation today. Thank you. Well done.
There's no Q&A discussion? Okay. So, yeah. Okay, so thank you, Prof. Kieron, for this really fruitful workshop and also interactive session with us. So from this session, we can finally have the initial project for our research in the future. So now we move to the Q&A session. If you have any question, you can raise your hand. Although I see that some of you want to have the urge to have the lunch, but if you have any question, no? No. Okay. We have one question, Prof.
Just only, just. Belum makan dah. Belum sarapan dah. Oh iya. Okay, Professor Kieron. Okay. It's I was wondering that, you know, I'm a new lecturer in here, but actually, I don't have much experiences to write some paper because, you know, I ever got rejected by the journal because maybe it's the context of the paper that I read is not similar about the context from the journal, or and then I ever got, you know, major revision about the paper I read when I submit the paper on the journal. So may you give not just me, for all the students who come these initiations, but the advice to write a good paper to guide us when we want to write a good paper, so we will not getting rejected by the journal, I think, because yeah, of course we ever got rejected by the journal.
That is a 2-hour workshop, but what I will do is I did the workshop yesterday on exactly that. So I will share with Thea the PowerPoint, and you can get that. So if you're interested in strategies for writing a journal paper that conform to the journal, that increase the chances of you getting published, accepted, ask Thea for their PowerPoint from yesterday.
Okay.
Thank you. What a wonderful workshop that we have. Yeah. So thank you so much for that. What I want to question is about, because it's, you know, a bit trend here in UNESA, that as a student you need to develop something. It means you use R&D, which is, in my perspective, or probably it's hard when you want to get published in the good journal. So how is it the strategy to make it, you know, not only because they use 4D, they use book and goal, they use everything, the theory of R&D, but they just stuck with the development, no good analysis, needs analysis, no implementation and stuff. So how is it to make it, you know, nice and to be published in the good journal? Okay. Thank you so much, Professor.
So the situation is you have developed something, an app or a process, you have created a new thing, but you don't get any publications out of it. The first thing I would say is when you're doing your design work, like the snakes and ladders people, when you are writing your design and you have your snakes and ladders and you're planning your schedule, they're going to make this game for use by counselors in the classroom, the snakes and ladders people, part of your design will be include publication. So it's hard, if you're in the lucky position of getting funds, you build into your thing that you will do a publication. The other aspect is when you do your design, you always pilot. You pilot and you evaluate. And you evaluate, you know, does it work? You collect data, and that forms the basis of your publication, that data. So your evaluation is what you publish. Does that make sense? Not just the design part. Often you will get things like we wanted to improve children's understanding of mathematical concepts. So we made this game, and we did this, and we looked at the children, and they all learned, and it was good. But what would be more beneficial was if you collect data on the children's performance, and then you use that as part of a paper. So you should always collect publication data, data that can help publication, as part of the designing process. So you're designing and evaluating, so you have the data for your publication. And that will really help. And the journals will love that then, because you're creating lots of things you said today here are innovative, original, and people would want to read about them. So if you evaluated the effectiveness of that, the journals would love that. Original research from Indonesia, not just from Indonesia, but from East Java. Not just from East Java, but from Surabaya. Not just from Surabaya, but from Inessa. They would like that. I would like that. So collect the data as you go along. Your pilot study and your evaluation stuff is the core of your published article then. Is that okay?
Okay, do you have any more question? Any more question coming? Okay, so because there is no question coming, so maybe I will end this workshop. So it's really wonderful to have Prof. Kieron in there, and we already discussed certain topic. We already found certain topic to be discussed that consists of psychological well-being, integrated disability students with the educational management, media and guidance counseling, snack and leaders team, parenting, digital anxiety, inclusive education, and technology in learning. I hope this workshop will be fruitful to increase the number of the article that from Faculty of Education in the future. So let's end this workshop by have the good picture of us. So please, I invite photographer to come forward and take a picture of us. Okay, please everyone, please stand up and we can take a picture. So I think it's better if you dari mana tuh? Dari depan. Depan ke sini gitu. Oke. Oke, Prof. Kieron. test. Okay, thank you for the audience for having us, and thank you, Prof. Kieron, for having us to learn from you. And with this, I officially dismiss this workshop, and Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.